Welcome back to the channel, you guys. It's been a minute. I am back to give you guys another video, and this video is going to be somewhat of a story as well of as well as an apology um, about an April Fool's Day prank that me and a friend of mine concocted to play on my sister for April Fool's Day. Now, normally I'm not one for the buffoonery or the foolishness when it comes to April Fool's Day. It's not really my thing. Um, I'm I don't like that day because a lot of stuff gets said and done, and emotions get involved, and when you find out something that's not true, it just messes with you. So I try to stay away from it. I don't do pranks. Well, I try not to do a lot of pranks on this channel because you never know how somebody's going to react to what you do. And yeah, so I don't know what it was, but on April Fool's Day, I got this impulsive idea to play a prank on my sister. Um, my sister is a sucker for a good love story. Um, so me and a friend of mine concocted this plan. My idea, of course, my thought. I just happened to involve her in it. I texted my friend and I was like, "Hey, would you be down to play a prank on my sister?" And she was like, "Cool, what we doing?" And I was like, well, how about we create a conversation like we are going to date. We're going to give uh, uh we're going to try a romantic relationship with each other. Let's create a conversation like I confess my feelings and you just agree to whatever I say and make it seem like you're interested in making this real to do. Let's make it look like we are entering into a real agreement to try a relationship with each other to make it look like a good love story brewing between the both of us, and then just take a screenshot of the messages and send it to my sister, and let's just get a reaction. Um, Now, when I thought of this, initially I was like, I knew what her reaction would be. I just didn't know. I underestimated the level of her reaction to finding out that we may actually be coming together for a union. I may be actually entering into a serious relationship, which, as you all know, I have not been in one for quite a minute. So I told my friend, "Hey, look, don't worry, just follow my lead. I'm gonna make the messages look good. I'm gonna say some really beautiful stuff. It's gonna be great. Don't worry about nothing. I'm gonna take the lead because it's my idea." So I started the conversation. I confessed my love, this, that, and the third. She was like, "Oh, oh yes, I agree. We should try something. We should try to do this. Let's take it slow. Let's take it slow. But I'm down to do it. I'm down to for us to try to be together, something like that." So we did that, and I had her send the messages to my sister. And everybody know when you everybody know when you conjure up a message, that anticipation, that wait time that you have between sending the message and getting the reaction from that person. Like, we were just like, man, I wonder what she's gonna say when she finally reads the messages. And I was just like, she's either gonna realize what today is and be like, stop playing on my phone, or she's gonna be like, oh my god, I can't believe it, finally, she was gonna be excited. She's either gonna be excited or she was gonna realize it was a joke from the beginning, which I was hoping, like most people do, I was hoping she was unaware of the day. I was hoping she was unaware of the fact that it was April 1st and she would initially believe that what we were saying was real so we wouldn't have to try to play it up as a joke. Um, the key, to, the key to starting off a good April Fool's Day prank is you have to initially, you will want the person to initially believe the prank is real. So the execution was great because when she finally read the messages, the level of excitement that she showed when she believed that me and this person was actually going to enter a union of love, it was it was exactly what I thought it would be if she initially believed it. Now at first she wanted to act like she didn't know. Um, she wanted to. She well first she well first she didn't want to say exactly why she was excited. She was just like, "Oh, fam, it's a beautiful day outside, isn't it? Love is in the air." She was being very vague, dancing around the information that she already been told. Um, and I'm just like, "You good? Like, what's going on? Why are you so happy? Why are you so excited?" Of course, I already knew why she was excited. She was just like, "Good news, travel fast. I'm just happy," and stuff like that. And basically, I knew she was fishing for me to just come out and say it myself. Um, so I was like, "Did such and such tell you something? Is there a reason why you're excited?" And she's just like, "Why can't I just be happy?" So she's not going to admit that she read the messages that was sent to her, and she knew or believed that me and this person was going to try to be together. She didn't want to admit that was why she was so excited. So to not draw out the prank so long, I was just like, okay, let me go ahead and explain what I already know she knows. So I was basically like, yeah, me and such decided that we wanted to give a romantic relationship a shot. Um, it was just like I couldn't I couldn't hold back my feelings any longer. I just had to let her know how I feel. Just shoot, you're Steph Curry, shoot or shoot. I just had to shoot my shot. I didn't know how she was gonna feel about it, and she took it well. She agreed to my surprise, and yeah, we're gonna do this. Like we're gonna be together. And she acted surprised. She was like, "Oh my god, I'm so happy! Like I prayed for this. I prayed for you too, and finally, like the heavens have descended upon the earth, and all is right in the world." I mean, it was just like, she wasn't that dramatic, but it was along the line. I only wish that I could have seen her face. I wish I could have seen her body language. I wish I could have seen her emotions in real time when she read the messages and saw what she saw. Because we did this through text, so every reaction we was getting from her was through text messages. So I didn't get to see her, but I knew she must have had the biggest smile on her face. I knew she must have been jumping for joy. Um, but yeah, that's basically what she was saying to me. She was just like, "Wow!" She was just like, "Wow!" Like I'm so happy. I'm so happy for you two. I can't believe this is happening. Like, like I said, I prayed for this. Like God is real, love is real. Like you two basically have given me like the greatest gift ever. Like it was. What I took from it is like, bro, I announced I was going to Japan, and even though she was excited for that, she was 10 times, 1,000 times more excited for this news than even me going to Japan. And traveling is her thing, as you know, if you follow her and her channel. So like nothing else compared to this news. Not me going to Japan or anywhere else, not me doing anything else. The news of me and this person getting together was the ultimate news that she could have had. But all good April Fool's Day pranks have to come to an end. And I had already agreed to be the one to say it was an April Fool's Day prank. Um, when I realized how excited she was, and once I realized she truly believed the prank, I understood how much it was going to affect her to know that it wasn't real. And from the beginning, my friend felt bad. She was like, I don't know how she's gonna take it once you tell her it's a prank. Now, my initial thought was I was just trying to get the reaction. I was just trying to get her to believe it. Like I wasn't thinking about the end. I was thinking about the initial reaction. It wasn't until I got her reaction to when I was realized, oh my god, I'm about to have to be the bad guy. She might legitimately be upset with me. But I had to tell her. So eventually, after she expressed how excited she was and stuff like that, I eventually had to be like, "Well, I'm sorry to tell you that this is just an April Fool's Day prank. It's not real. We talked about creating a conversation, creating these messages to send to you to make it look real, and you know, we just wanted to play an April Fool's Day prank on you. So, April Fools." And I was not prepared for the level of disappointment that she showed when I told her that it wasn't real. Like I said, everything's through text messages, so I don't know whether it was more upset or disappointed. I'm gonna lean towards disappointment because we're good. I mean, she doesn't, hold on to things like that. She definitely needed a moment. She told me she needed a moment. She had to process because she was already sending out wedding invitations, and she was ready to tell the world. I wouldn't be surprised if the family knew immediately. Um she was so distraught. It was like she was like, I know you're lying. I just Please tell me this is not a prank. Please tell me this is true. And I was just like, no, it's just a prank. It's not real. And she was like, well, make it real. Now y'all have to date for real because that's the only thing that's gonna make this right. You that's the only thing that's gonna make this situation. Now y'all gotta date for real. Like, and it was just like, oh my god, like it was like you ever give a kid the gift they wanted the most for Christmas, but then once they open up the gift, you tell them you gotta take it away. Um, you ever see a kid cry when you do that? I'm not saying she cried, but I feel like she wanted to. I feel like this was news that she'd been waiting for to hear from me, and I gave her Christmas gift early, and I took it away, and I knew she was low key hurt by it, and I just wasn't expecting that level of reaction from her. I completely underestimated how much that would have really meant to her. But yeah, I felt bad. Of course, my friend felt bad. We apologized. I apologized. I gave her time. I checked on her later. Um, she said she was okay. My friend checked on me. She asked me, was I okay? I was good. But it did make me realize how important that was to her. It made me realize how much she cared. Um, Neither me or my friend knew just how much she cared about it. Um, like I said, it was pretty difficult at first when I had to tell her. It was pretty difficult once I got the reaction. It was heavy. Um, to see that to see family, to see my sister, to see somebody who loves and cares for me react that way, be that excited for me, be that excited for us, show that level of care. You never know how much something means to somebody until you see the way they react to it. I, you know, I know that's what she wanted. I know that's what she's been wanting. I didn't know how much it actually meant to her. I didn't know how much she actually cared. Um, but that's on me. I completely underestimated that. That's just me trying to be spontaneous and come up with something in the spur of the moment. And when you look at it as far as an April Fool's Day prank, the execution was successful. It was a successful prank because she believed it, but the reaction is what got me. And to my sister, I apologize. I'm sorry that we did that prank. I'm sorry that I came up with the prank. I'm sorry that it was not real. I'm sorry that I gave you false hope. I'm sorry that I underestimated your level of care for the situation, or else I would have never done it. I would have never came up with the idea if I knew it meant that much to you. And I appreciate the reaction from you. I appreciate seeing how much it did mean to you. I appreciate seeing how much it mattered. And I'm sorry that it was not real. I'm sorry that we couldn't give you that for real. Um, but like I said, chat, we are good. Um, she still loves us. She still, we cool. No hard feelings. It's not like we're gonna not talk to each other because of this. So I just want to throw that out there. We are good. I just wanted to do this video to give you guys, of course, a new video, let you know what I came up with for April Fool's Day for a prank, and to use this as a platform to apologize to my sister for doing that to her. So, fam, thank you for being understanding and accepting my and our apologies. To my friend, thank you for getting involved in the prank. I apologize for dragging you into it. I've already apologized in private, but I apologize publicly um, for dragging you into it. We're good. Um, thank you for being just as crazy as me to do the prank. Um, but yeah, I apologize one more time to my sister for that prank. Um, so all in all, lesson is, if you guys are gonna do a prank on anybody, really take into account the reaction that you'll get from whoever you're pranking. Make sure you don't go too far. If you're gonna do pranks, make sure it's a little more lighthearted. And I think that was my mistake. I should have did more of a lighthearted prank if I was gonna do one at all. But what's done is done, and yeah, that will conclude this story time, this prank time video. Uh, yeah, thank you guys for joining me on my channel again. Hope to bring you more stories. If you are not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. I will be leaving for Japan next month. Content from there will be coming. I will be vlogging while I'm there. And I hope you guys join me for that adventure. And I can't wait to bring you guys that future content. Until next time, uh, I'm out, you guys. Peace.